Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I am your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, if you see this man in a dark alley, run, because he will beat you up in front of your girlfriend. He is the green-eyed bandit. He's your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can whoop yo daddy ass. Ladies and gentlemen, the cutthroat, maniacal Roosevelt.
Absolutely. And as you can see, what's that? Right here. I like to fight. Damn it. And with me is our head honcho, Mr. Clean himself, the El Capitan of Brian Renegade. What up, B?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, my brother. Listen, we got a special guest on the show, man. I have to have you do the introduction and give the perfect due diligence to our esteemed guest.
Yes, absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. If you want to blame anybody in this world for me being a part of professional wrestling, blame that man right there. That man right there. He is the main reason. Let me tell you, he was the biggest blessing I could ever get in my life and my career. He has sharpened all of the tools that I've had and has made me better in and outside the ring. He is an ECW original. He is the ECW enforcer. He is the Rockwaller. He is the man, the machine. He is the transformer. He is everything you could think of and more. He is my trainer, my brother, my best friend, C.W. Anderson.
C-Dub.
All right, so I had to switch off. Can you hear me okay now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, good. That's good because my Bluetooth died, so we got to start. It's already starting out bad on my end. So, but appreciate y'all having me.
No, we appreciate you being up here, man. We know you're a busy man. You're always doing something somewhere. You're always punching somebody in the mouth or giving them that shotgun and super kick. But we're gonna get right into it because we're gonna talk to the people and let the people know who you are and what you all about, where you from, where you started at, all that good stuff. So, CW, give us a quick rundown who you are for those who may have been sleeping on a rock on another planet and don't happen to know. Go ahead and give them a quick rundown.
Let's see. I grew up in the central, a little bit more eastern North Carolina. Lived on a dirt road, lived on a horse farm. Still live on today. We've been there since 1985. Come out of high school, was drafted to play Major League Baseball by the San Diego Padres. Long story short, got talked out of that by my parents, mostly my mom. Got into professional wrestling. Ended up training some significant guys. Ended up being Lodi, Chili Willie, some top guys around the independents. Went to the power plant, made that 3 days of hell power plant tryout. Did that. Ended up at ECW in June 6th of 1999. Stayed there until they folded and spent 7 years in Japan on and off. I've been a Wake County Sheriff's Officer. Now I'm a land surveyor from what I was before wrestling. Lost my dad 7 months ago, and I've taken over the family farm. So if I'm not working my regular job Monday through Thursday, I'm on the farm doing that. If I'm not wrestling, I'm here. So I literally have almost 3 full-time jobs.
Oh man, let's talk about that family farm real quick. What kind of animals do you guys have on the farm, and do you grow crops? And what kind of farm do you guys have?
We lease out the part of our land for crops. We raise horses. We have 7 full-grown horses. We have 2 miniatures. We have 2 donkeys. We used to have about 200 chickens, and right before my dad passed away, not give them away, but he got rid of all the chickens. Dogs, cats. Used to have goats. Across the woods, because my family on the other side lives across the woods. We've had mules, hogs, to where we used to slaughter hogs. Almost any animal you can think of, we've had. We've had the big Clydesdales. We have the the German draft horses called Hoflingers. We have 3 of those now. So yeah, but horses is our main thing.
Oh man,
We used to ride, like we had one that we raced. A couple were trail horses, but the rest are just what we call pasture ornaments. They just stand around.
did the one that you raced? Did it win any awards or anything?
Yeah.
Did
It was never on. It was all like the country race, like you go to how they have NASCAR and then they got dirt tracks and stuff like that. He was more of like a dirt track racer. He'd go there and win those. He actually never lost.
Oh man.
But he was unbelievable. His name was Scat Cat. He actually, the last tattoo I got was my dad and him, which is that right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got that a few weeks ago. Also got Goofy throwing up the C-dub. Yeah. Got a couple other too. I think my favorite one is my Mickey Mouse ECW original, which is that one.
Oh wow.
That's dope.
So, but yeah.
Are you the only one that has that ECW original tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Mickey. It's the Mickey Mouse ears, because it's kind of hard and backwards with the camera, but it's Mickey Mouse ears that are barbed wire, and it says ECW original across it.
I love it.
Yeah, when I worked Shane Douglas in April at the ECW arena, somebody on Twitter posted a picture of that, and my artist redrew it and made it to what it is now. But somebody posted that Mickey Mouse ears, and my fiance and I are huge Disney people. Like, we get married September 7th, and that's our honeymoon for a week and a half is Disney. And it'll be our 3rd time this year going to Disney.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I've always wanted to. I told my wife when we was about to do our honeymoon, I was thinking about going to Disney because you want to live like a kid again. You know what I'm saying? I thought that would be kind of cool. Ride some roller coasters, eat some overpriced food. You know what I'm saying?
We are literally one day. We're there a week and a half, and we're 2 parks. We like Epcot and we like Disney World. Magic Kingdom. That's our 2 parks. So one day we're going just to ride, and one day we're going just to eat and drink. So we're going 2 different days.
Oh man, that sounds so fun.
Y'all gonna be fat.
We don't do anything, huh?
Y'all gonna be fat.
Yes. Yeah, I'm already prepared for that. As long as I don't get like the CW fat, I'm okay.
Oh man. Well, listen. Speaking of ECW, man, and I think I kind of want to get into it because you done hit it at a little bit, but I had a little surprise, man. We had a guest on the show earlier this year, man, and you might know him. He goes by the name of Kid Cash or David Cash.
Yes. I know him well.
And the last time that he was on the show, man, he had a couple of things to say about you. So I just want to get your reaction and your response to it. All right.
ECW was awesome. CW and I, man, bro, I gotta, CW was in that top 5 of the best workers that I've ever worked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's in that top 5. Me and him have put on some amazing matches in ECW, and it was really kind of fun. I don't think there was ever like any dislike between us. I think it was just jealousy, between both of us. We both had it for each other because we both got to ECW at about the same time. And we both had really good first nights and stuff like that. So we kept getting called back. Him and I both, they didn't give us contracts right off the bat. He was from North Carolina and I was from Tennessee. We were actually the only Southern people going there at that time, So we were just, having these crazy ass stiff matches, man. I mean, we were beating the shit out of each other, but we had such good matches that Paul loved it, man. And those matches that we had really elevated both of us. It really got both of us, looked at through the office and stuff like that. So I got to, CW is one of my all-time favorite people to ever work. I'd work him today if I ever did another match again. I'd want it to be with him. It's just how much chemistry you have with somebody. But ECW was everybody had that same chemistry. That's what I loved about it. It was
Yeah, man. The great David Cash, man, had a couple things to say about CW, man. What was your thoughts on that?
Dave, he was kind of right. That the little, I won't say the jealousy for us was not a bad thing. It was always a good thing with me and him because it drove me and him. The one thing he and I used to like to do was beat the piss out of each other. And it was like the harder we hit each other in certain situations, the more we liked it and the funnier it got. There was an instance in November to Remember where you actually see me laughing running across the ring because he said something funny because I had made a smart ass comment to him for him throwing a chair at me. That was, and I called it. I said that was a little uncalled for, and then I ended up chopping him in the throat, and he responded with, "Well, that was a little uncalled for." As you see me laughing